Now, I typically shy away from labeling fighters as overrated, especially after my recent video discussing Lucas Tracy's take on Valentina Shevchenko, but this situation demands attention. Mateusz Gamrot boasts a 6-2 record in the UFC, a record that's left many scratching their heads, considering how he often appears less impressive than his opponents. Let's break it down. Gamrot's UFC journey commenced with a decision loss to Goran Kudrlartse, and he managed to score a victory over Jeremy Stephens with an armbar. However, it's worth noting that Stephens isn't in his prime anymore.
Who the fuck is that guy?
His win over Diego Ferreira hasn't aged gracefully, given Diego's recent woes with 3 losses in his last 4 fights. The turning point came in his bout against Arman Tsarukyan. Gamrot somehow emerged with a unanimous decision, despite the majority of spectators seeing Arman's clear dominance. Arman knocked Gamrot down, outstruck him, and defended against his wrestling, but Gamrot inexplicably walked away with the victory. This pattern continued in his loss to Beneil Dariush, who showcased that Gamrot wasn't championship material. Dariush made it look easy, raising questions about Gamrot's true skill level. Then, he barely scraped by Jalen Turner, who had recently lost to Dan Hooker, a fighter who no longer holds a ranking. Turner could have easily secured the win, dropping Gamrot, outstriking him, and thwarting numerous takedown attempts. In his most recent fight against Rafael Fiziev, Gamrot lost the first round and won by an accidental TKO in the second when Fiziev injured himself during a kick. It's as if a dark cloud of misfortune shadows anyone who steps into the cage with Gamrot, as proven by Beneil's piss-poor performance against Oliveira after facing him. With fighters like Sean O'Malley and Sean Strickland as UFC champions, anything is possible. Don't be surprised if Gamrot lucks his way into a title shot. Imagine his next opponent being Justin Gaethje, and somehow, despite his lackluster striking, he knocks Gaethje out cold with 1 shot. A win over Gaethje could position him for a title shot, even though Islam's wrestling and striking are superior to Gamrot's, just as Arman's were. Gamrot would still somehow pull off a decision win. So, there you have it, Mateusz Gamrot might just be the UFC's most overrated fighter, as his rank and performances seem to suggest. Subscribe, like, or do whatever it is you do with your free time, and I'll see you in the next video.